Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Whew, chilly this morning. It's Thanksgiving Day morning here in the valley, and I just want to say first and foremost, happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there who support my channels and watch all our videos. Without you guys, you know, it wouldn't make any sense to have a channel. So I appreciate you. I hope you all have a great day. That being said, we got to finish the woods. They're talking some lake effect snow coming in Friday night into Saturday, possibly 7 to 10 inches. So we're going up on a lease on Route 80, and I'm gonna do a drive-through on those log roads. The old man was up there. He did the top half of that woods. I'm gonna do the bottom half. Gonna get that done quick. Then we're gonna fly back over to the 2000 tap lease where I was on the last video and walk the rest of that. There's not much left there. So yeah, we gotta get this stuff done. We gotta make sure everything's in the air in case we get the snow. So here we go. Made it up here to the pump house. As you can see behind me, got my main lines coming in from one section of the woods. They come down, they turn a corner, and they come right in here to the pump house. Up here at this woods, it's nice. I have log roads beside every sub main, so I can just shoot up and down the log roads. I think there's 18 of them. We're gonna be hitting these roads. As you notice, I have some high vis on this morning. Last weekend I was in the woods. It's deer season. It's deer season again today. I don't know how many people are out hunting being that it's Thanksgiving, but I listen to you guys. So I have my high vis. Thanks for the comments. Anyways, that being said, let's go along for the ride here. Let's check some lines. So I just came up one, I'm going back down another one. I don't see any sticks so far or trees, which is good. I'm sure we got some, but I see a bunch of drops hanging out, so I'm gonna plug these in quick. There's one right there, there's one there, there's 3 right there, 2 down there. We'll pull down below here, grab those 2. There are some sticks in the road right there. We'll get out of the way. Must be a branch came down, and I was looking at the sub main. I'm like, man, that looks low. So this must be a branch came down, hit it, and snapped off. So that's cleaned up. That was easy. I see over there though, we got a lateral line that's looser on the ground. So we'll go down this road, check the rest of this right hand side, come back up, go back down over there, and we'll see what we got. All right, we're down here. I fixed this line right here. It was on the ground. I'll show you what it was. Somehow my spin seal nipple busted off right here. You see it's gone, the nipple end of it? And it's stuck inside the whip line here. I've seen them break, not very often, but usually because a branch comes down and hits it and severs it off. I've never seen one just break on its own. I don't have my spin seal nipple tool here with me to fix this, but I got the line back tight off the ground. The hook connector came off. I don't know if the hook connector somehow popped off and then it put all the tension on this and snapped that off. I'm not sure, but I'll have to fix that at another date. Whew, trying to do this as fast as I can because we have Thanksgiving Day at noon today, so that's when we're eating with the family. But big tree right here, looks like a, I don't know what that is, a beech tree uprooted. It's right over there. Got that lateral line, only got one, so it shouldn't be too bad. We're gonna walk over here. I got the saw right here, cut that one off. There's two more up top. The old man just called me and said if I need a hand, let him know. So I think he might be on his way up here to give me a hand. So it just goes a little faster. Walk over here, we'll grab this quick. As you can see, we got a little snow on the ground here. This guy right here. So it's dead, didn't take much, but a lot of wind here this year. I mean, every year I feel like it keeps getting windier and windier, but this isn't a big deal. It's part of it. Kind of like it. It's good exercise. So we'll get the camera set up here and saw this bad boy off. There we have it, just like new. That was a big tree. That one's done. We got to go back up to the top of the hill, and there's a couple more we got to get. And we'll just keep moving. We'll just keep chasing these all the way out till we got them all. Hey, like when you start setting up a woods, cut all the dead trees you can, but it take you forever, you know. And if you're not doing it full time and you got another job, so I let Mother Nature run its course. When the wind blows, eventually the dead stuff will come down, and then we'll take care of it. Let's show you something right here quick. This is why it's important to plug these in. You see that in there? I don't know. That's a beetle of some sorts. Huh. Thought it was probably a piece of bark. But what they do, when these ends hang out and they dangle, stuff can get in them. So it's very important to hook these in. I just don't think the old man and Rex are strong enough to twist them in all the way, because they do take, you know, quite a bit to get them in. But it's cold out now, so it's even harder to put them in now. But I'm burying them things. You want to bury these things right to the end. But I'll remember that when I go to tap this tree. That's not going anywhere, and I'll get a piece of wire in there and get that out. That could, you know, lodge down in the spin seal nipple and block sap flow. I don't know how good this grade is portrayed on the video, but it is steep in here. I cut a bunch of stuff off. You can see up there at the top of that maple tree. Maybe you can't, but right there, a piece snapped off the top of that tree, came down, took that down. I got to show you that over there after I fix this. I've seen some weird stuff in the woods, but this one's interesting. But right here, I got the one off this line here, but now we got to take a little slack out of it. So got this hooked up. We'll cut this off quick. We'll put a straight connector back in here. Probably took out about a foot. But that's what happens when stuff comes down on it, stretches it, and then you got to tighten it back up. Sometimes you can do it from the end ring or right at the sub main, but sometimes you got to take a chunk out in the middle, and that's what I'm doing right here. So we'll put a straight back in. fixed. Now we'll come over here and I'll show you this. This branch came down right here. This thing, this branch right here, it snapped off the top of that tree, right up there. So the branch itself wasn't on my lateral line, that little thing was. And that little thing severed it in half, right here. You can see it. So what I'm gonna do is clean this off. I'll put my tool on here, I'll cut that chunk out and put it straight in right there, but it just pretty much almost severed it right in half. I mean, you look at that. So we'll clean this off quick. We'll cut this out right now, right here. We'll take a chunk out this side. We'll take this side. There it is. Look at that thing. Mangled. Now we'll put a straight connector in there and that'll be ready to roll. Be purty. Oh yeah. There you have it, fixed. That's some pretty tough stuff if you think about it. Be able to take that kind of pinch, still almost stay together. Okay, that's 2 more sub mains done. I got a tree down over there, I can see it. We're gonna go up and come back down that other road and cut that out of the way. We've got, I don't know, 2 more left to go, and we'll have all 18 checked here. We'll be 100%, so I'll go down, I'll pick him up, we'll come back up the other 2. Yeah. All right, so we got a chew over here on the back side of this tree the old man found. We're gonna fix it while we're here. He says it's chewed up pretty good. So I cut a chunk of this pipe, take it with me as a connector in my tool.
I had never seen one like this before. But I'm...
What the hell? What kind of work you guys doing around here? Making letter 8, number 8s?
Rexy did.
Look at that, show him that.
Rexy did that, the old guy helped me.
What the heck is that?
Perfect. It's on there, buddy.
Didn't come off.
Huh?
I didn't know how you get it back. All right, let's see what this is here.
Yeah. The whole thing's going. Ever see one like that?
Yeah, you look right in the fitting. That would have been a serious vacuum leak right there. Yeah, this thing's all chewed up. Show them that piece too.
Look at that.
Put a hole right through it. Believe it or not, we probably would have pulled 20 inches of vacuum with that.
That's bad. Even got under this. Even like the black part.
All right, so it's not as bad as it looks here. We'll cut that drop out. We'll put a straight connector in there. We'll run a new piece of pipe all the way around here. Man, whatever that is, pretty strong. Look at that fitting. Chewed that fitting off. I don't know, a porcupine or something. Let me know in the comment sections if you know what kind of animal chewed on this, because this pretty much chewed the whole pipe.
Make the black part.
I'll cut it out afterwards.
Yep. I don't know how you put them together when they fall apart by yourself.
Look how much this pipe's faded. I don't know if I'm a big fan of this. See how light that is and how dark that new stuff is?
Hmm?
It's only been in the woods 1 year. We'll put these drops back in when we come back and tap. I don't have any drops on me. There's that. This one comes apart a little harder. There's that piece. Here it is. Slide that off the end of that. I don't know, man. They chewed that end ring pretty good too. I don't know if I have any of them. I don't think I got any on me. Let me walk down in there and look. I'll be right back. I think I do.
Oh, we're supposed to get snow tomorrow.
I know. All right, we got one right here. That's good. Brand new. Bare bones today. So I'll slide this on here quick. Back around this tree to itself.
got plenty of pipe. Alright, well that right there. I was gonna put this off and do it later, but we're right here, we might as well fix it.
Yeah, slows down tapping.
We should cut this tree down too. That way if this thing ever snaps off, it don't take that pipe with it. So we'll put this in here like this.
You like your new toy, huh?
There it is. That section is fixed that quick. Now you pull this tight, tension a little bit. That drop any good? Ah, that T's bad. We're just gonna eliminate these. No sense of taking a chance, so we'll come back. We'll just put two. We'll put one in that one when we tap.
Two tapper.
Let me see this. Big time chews right here. Like these would be vacuum leaks right here. These little gnaw marks. And then where is it? I mean, that's some serious. That's serious right there. Believe it or not, I bet we pulled 20 inches of vacuum even with a hole that big. That's how good that vacuum pump is. So we had that spot, and then we got this. I mean, the only thing is we got to make sure we bring up an NT, a green one for the plug. But yeah, so there we fixed that. We're moving on down the hill. We got a couple more to fix, and we're out of this woods. There we go, folks. 100% done on my 4400 tap woods up here. Everything's off the ground. We did find quite a few trees, a couple tubing chews. We fixed that one I showed you. There's a couple other ones, but for the most part, it's 100% ready for tapping. We got some lunch to eat here at noon. I've got 1 hour. I'm gonna fly over to the 2000 tap woods, the one that you saw me working on in the last video, and I've got just a small section. I think I can get through that in about 45 minutes. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Appreciate you. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.